It might have a little problems with the stream, I guess, if I'm running 3G. So I actually should put it on 4G, but let's see. It's low on battery as well, so it might jump off. But I guess the mobile hasn't loaded. It closed down because of heat, apparently. Anyway, so just still looking into this thing called Japper and in regards of IRC or Internet Relay Chat. And but that's another one in regards of IRC, right? There's 3 letters instead of 4. Anyway, yeah, we have a problem in regards of just recording standard, and then just I guess we can't expect too much from technology, of course. Apparently, and we apparently so oh come on. Yeah, well, there we go. And of course, we need to go into a program to actually get it on the other side. Again, stupidity everywhere. So I've been trying this thing called Japper or XMPP, and I also went back to IRC before that, and I have been using it a little here and there for sure. And that still works in regards to sending files. I tried to send some files to myself. You can still send it. Some people say that you can send off over 4 gigabytes, but I've only been able to send 4 gigabytes files at least by by Windows. And but in any case, that's 4 gigabytes. That's still a good amount. But people say that you should be able to send as much as you want. I guess that might be with Linux or something like that. But that's, of course, one of the main things that every chat application should have, that you can send a file to another person directly. And it went pretty good, no problems. Apparently, you can also resume files, apparently, it seems. But that's probably some issues here and there. But yeah, it's sad to see how standard features is not standard anymore. And you just go into this lunacy of uploading to a server, and then you have like a maximum, one of the servers that I'm on is like 10 megabytes or something like that. That's like nothing. And I guess XMPP, you can, as I understand it, you can set it from the server side how much you can upload to a server. So again, that's still a problem. Telegram have 1.5 gigabytes of where you can, but that's still only 1.5 gigabytes. I'm just annoyed that things that were so easy in the past, easy, and every chat application had it, because if a chat application did not have it, you wouldn't use it. That's because you needed that. That was just logical and reasonable, that you expected that any chat application had that. But not in our days, of course. So the only thing surviving from the past is IRC, which apparently still seem to keep on sanity. As I understood it, XMPP could send files as well. And apparently there's some kind of thing that should make it able, but you need to still have a client that supports it. And I don't know of any clients that actually support sending files. What you do is send it to the server instead of sending it directly to a person, which it's lunacy. I think it's utterly insanity that a standard feature like that is not found in nearly anything. It's just incredible. So after trying XMPP for a good amount of days, a little over a week, tried it out, on the mobile and on the computer and all that. It's not a bad platform, but it absolutely has its, things. And I thought that it actually could send files. That was one of the reasons why I actually, that I heard, hey, you can send files with this. It's like, oh, that's like the good old days, right? That's sanity. And then you find out, no, actually not. Actually, you use the servers, and if the server doesn't allow, as far as I can gather from what I've tested, again, I'm still a newbie in regards to this, but that's as far as I've understood, figuring out, there's actually not the possibility of sending. Yeah, I don't know if there's a client out there that can do it, but and then you talk to different programmers and they will say, we don't need that feature, and people want, yeah, give me a break. There's all these excuses for this and that and whatever, and it's kind of yeah, it's just how it is. Now you have there's a lot of the clients that are are still buggy, sadly. For Android, there's pretty much there's two ones that but one of them is really unstable, actually. Well, not really, but it is unstable, and that's you don't want anything unstable. Um, so there's pretty much, in some sense, only one choice. Also, if you want, voice and video, which I haven't tried, pretty much only, I've tried it on my own, but I haven't tried it with anyone. It seems like people don't want to talk, it's like they want to write instead of talk. Yeah, it's just anyway. So they don't want to make videos. They don't, a lot of apparently it seems like some people, or actually more than don't want to even listen to they want to see chat. But if you're sitting on the mobile, it's just easier to talk and just send it, but that's apparently just too much for some people. They want to have chat. Okay, well, anyway, so I really, I'm I don't really know in regards to this chat application. I'm kind of at least I've gotten some information in regards of what programs are left, and also in regards to the computer and all that. But I don't know. I really don't know if I should continue to use that platform or not. It's nice that they have video now, and there's pretty much a new thing that they seem to have added and are beginning to add. So there's still some issues here and there, but they are working on it and all that. But I don't know if they're going to fix group chat as well. So you're on a server, you pick a server, then you make a profile, and then you log in, and then you have all your things here and there, your channels and your people you can write to, and that's nice, of course. On that level, it's nice to you go to a channel and you can find people but it's not really easy to add people. You're apparently not allowed. It seems maybe some places, I don't know. But in regards of having, that people can just add you if they want, no, apparently not. You're not allowed to do that. Apparently, you need to have the guys or the persons. So I've been, it's just I guess that might be a little like the old days. Still, then you just had a number, of course, in regards of ICQ. Which, yeah, it's just. I just don't, I think it just doesn't, in regards of going back in time. It's interesting that the chat applications, I think, was better in the old days than in our days. I don't know if ICQ can actually send, Skype, if that actually can send files anymore. Now that it's server based, or if they have gone into, but then Skype is owned by Microsoft, right? And advertising and other nonsense and all that. I do wonder if they still have the feature of actually sending files, as in the days of old. But yeah, I guess I'm back on, in some sense. Well, I've been a little on IRC. Just I really just it does seem to in regards of Japper, it does absolutely seem to be a better platform than Matrix, I think. So absolutely much more intuitive, and than the Matrix platform. And apparently, in regards to Librem and all that, they run the Matrix platform, and they have gotten into issues of where it's really really slow. You can see the same issues on Matrix, apparently, where it just gets slow. So. Yeah, I guess I guess the slowdown could also happen in Java, but as I understand it, it actually is less needed of resources than what Matrix is running on. But anyway, yeah, I still don't know which. There is Signal. Signal is very nice. I actually don't know if you can send files via Signal. Although it doesn't have group chat yet, but that might come around. But Signal, yeah, that actually, I wonder if you can actually send a 4 gigabytes or 5 gigabytes file. Because that is directly. It is not through a server as far as I. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Maybe it is actually. I don't know if it's run. Yeah, it's probably connected to something, of course. But I don't know if you could actually. I have to try that. But again, Telegram only 1.5 gigabytes that you can upload to the server, and so it's just an annoyance. A feature that was so prevalent and was standard feature, standard thing in the past is now not standard. It's just, give me a break. I can't even send a file to someone. Oh, give me a break. Well, I can send maybe a small file, right, or a smaller file. But if I have a too big file, oh, it's not impossible. Oh, it's not possible. Oh, give me a break. I could, just this is nonsense. Then when you talk to people, hey, it's just a nonsense world, we live in. It's like, why do you think the feature was there in the past? Because people used it. It's just crazy. It's like, oh, we don't need that feature anymore. Oh, really? Really? So, just give me a break. If I want to send a file to someone, I need to be able to send a file. Don't give me that nonsense. Oh, you're only this and that, and you are dependent on what the server allows you. Oh, nonsense! What other garbage? So anyway, so I thought that actually that this Japper actually had it like the good old days, but that's apparently not true. They say it's possible to do, but it's not done as far as I can see. So you still have the thing where you can upload a file for the server, and it might say, hey, you can only upload 100 megabytes or whatever it will give you, and then it fails in regards of the upload to the server because hey, it was too big, and then you have to have that. I just can't be bothered with that nonsense. It's just bullshit. So I need to test every single server for how much it can upload to. Yeah, I can't really be bothered by that. So I really want. I'm thinking of. I don't know. I'm thinking what to do with the XMPP or Japper as it is also called. Should I hang on to it? Or should I not? Should I just trash it? And then maybe just I don't know. Just keep to a forum or something. I don't know. That's at least you can, have files. When you push something, you can. Well, there's still, but that's a little another way, I guess. That's not directly a chat application, but yeah, I think it's nonsense. It's utterly nonsense with this thing. But anyway, I've tried most of the clients, I guess. Gotten a feeling of it and all that. It does work pretty good. It's pretty intuitive, and there's some of the things that they could fix shouldn't be that hard to actually fix. Of course, again, when you talk to people are like, oh, we don't need that. Or we just, give me a break. Don't give me that nonsense. Anyway, so, but they're working on the video at the moment and the audio, so that will be audio and video in the program, right? So that's nice. That's a step in the right direction, although it's a kind of a late thing, right? It should have, when you think about it, we already had it like 20 years ago or something like that, right? It's just we actually already had a wonderful program long ago, and that was called Skype. And then some Danish guy went into selling it to Microsoft, giving the finger to the whole community. It's a disgrace on Danish history. That is one of the biggest disgraces on Danish history. to sell out to microsocks. You know, what a yeah, what a you know, that's so sad. People using his application, making it popular, helping him regards of bugs and all that. Hey, just give the finger for the whole community, right? Just incredible. What people won't do for money in these days, you know? Sell out the whole people, you know? It's very sad. And just, you know, just give the finger for the whole community. And it happens again and again and again. When one guy is in control and he's on the top of the pyramid, he can just give the finger to the whole community. You know, it's very sad. You know, not remembering that the whole community is actually, you know, it's not like it's only him doing things, you know. It's the whole community keeping, you know, doing things, helping and all that. But yeah, it's so, but just because you program whatever and all that, you just, you know, take the plug or whatever, you know, just because you're on top of it, you know, you just can take the plug and just totally smash it all, you know, while there's so many other people. So that, I guess that's like the pyramid thing in regards of, you know, when you control the pyramid in the top, you can break down the whole pyramid very easily. And you know, it's so sad. So if he finds out, hey, no, this is not worthy to go on and make and all that, you can just trash it all. Anyway, and you know, just it's nonsense. I think it's very sad. You know, instead of just giving over the project to someone else or something like that that wants to run it, you know, yeah, you just see people trashing or selling out in regards of companies, you know. And you never know if some of these people actually have gotten some money and told, hey, if you stop this, we'll give you some money, and you know, and your days are, I don't know. But anyway, just you know, you never know, because the satanic powers in this world is, you know, so it's disgusting. Anyway, so in regards of XMPP, that's one of the, I guess, nice things that you have a lot of decentralizations and you have different people working on it. But that's, you know, if you can't even, you know, I'm really like, you know, why can't you send a file directly, you know, to a, if I have someone, I thought I could send a file. But apparently that's not exactly true, because you're still in regards of the server. It's like, I can't even send a file directly to another guy. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? You can't have a chat platform without that. And yet all these platforms out there are pretty much going the same route, that you upload to a server and then the server decides how much. Why do I even need a server for that? Why do I need a server for that? I don't need a server for that. We did it in the past without a server. Just send the file directly to the person and all that. It's also, you know, just sending it first to the server and then sending it. Yeah, just. Ugh. So you're first sending one place to one place, and then you're sending from that place to another place. Hey, just give me a break. If you have direct contact to someone, you should be able to send the file, you know, however big it is, you know. Give me a break with the nonsense. Anyway, so I thought you could do that. I really thought, yeah. Apparently I thought wrong, you know. So I guess I might go into and complain about that as well. And maybe I'll get banned again, because I was banned last time I was in and talking about, hey, you know, this and that and all that. That would be nice for this. Actually, I was banned on 2 accounts, but anyway. So, you know, I would expect it to be, you know, that's groundwork in regards of apparently. Anyway, so 5% still running 5% apparently, so that's running pretty good in regards to the big battery. I have no idea why it would close down last time, because it didn't really feel hot any, you know, sometimes you can feel that it's so hot that you can't have your finger on a specific place, but that was no problem before, you know, when it closed down. So not sure what's you know, wrong with that, you know. Anyway, so I IRC is pretty much, able to. But that it seems like the some programmers again going the route of server thing in, at least in the thing that I have for my web page. I don't know about the other client, but only one client can be hosted from a place. So then I need a server for hosting a thing and all that. And yeah, anyway, of course I would have more control over the client itself, which would be nice. But yeah, um, I'm not sure. Shouldn't it actually be possible to just run a Java without a server, actually a JavaScript, or maybe it's not. Why wouldn't you be able to run an internet relay chat directly, client directly from your web page? That should be possible without needing to. Isn't that like JavaScript or JavaScript program? That must be, that must be something that can run directly from the page itself, I would think. JavaScript IRC, instead of needing to need a server and this and that. Why would I need a server in any way, A simple IRC client written in JavaScript, yeah, can you just put it on your website? Why wouldn't I have why wouldn't there be a program of that nature? There should be, that don't need anything for the Socket connection, all passing of IRC response, sending of commands, etc. and so forward. There must be some kind of Java module for that, because you can do a lot of things with JavaScript apparently, right? So why wouldn't you be able to find JavaScript, Why would you need a server for running an internet relay chat client? I should be able to just run something directly from my website, I would think. Node JS IRC client library. There must be something out there. I guess I'll go and ask and hear them about that. There must be something, Anyway, I'll turn it off and have a good one, all of you. Just a mess with all these chat programs, and I guess the easiest thing was just to delete it all. Oh yeah, I can, in regards to some of the applications I have, right? If we go, let's go into Librem chat, right? A Librem chat is the same thing as Matrix, apparently a fork of it. I have no idea why they wouldn't actually go with XMPP instead. That would have been much more logical. Now, I tried this application because it was Librem and all that, and I gave it a chance, but I just never. It's just not intuitive for me at all. In any case, you're not able to send files to people, as far as I remember. You have a file here, so let's see, send file, right? And then you go and find a file. Let's see here. Let's just take something, right? Test video. Something that is big, right? Nazarenes. Let's take the Nazarenes here. That should be. We have how the early church left this Jewish root. That's 800. Okay, so we'll send that, right? And what happens? Well, pretty much nothing, apparently. Send files. Let's try again. Let's take 100 and whatever. So, I don't know what is happening here. I guess it's trying to send to the server and all that, but usually it will, if you're trying to, for example, a picture or something like that, it talks about, hey, you're not allowed to go above the 10 megabytes and all that. It seems to have broken pretty much. I guess the server is also very slow at the. It's just I tried it and it was only 10 megabytes. So it's just tedious. Anyway, but the server, of course, at the moment is so slow. It's just sometimes, I had to wait 50 seconds for it to load. I just give me a break. And I don't even know why they're using this platform when you have the XMPP. I would rather have them work on XMPP than this, because XMPP absolutely does feel more at home, although still somewhat. But they could have worked on the main client for XMPP and done it even, worked on it. And there's even a fork of it where they already, have some of the. There you go. You look at that. It's just loading, loading, loading. And this has been ongoing for a good amount of time. It began and become more and more and more. And so here we have git user. Yeah, okay. Use x Japper. Anyway, so let's see here if it's just hasn't gotten the message over yet. But at the moment, apparently they have some huge amount of server problems and all that. And they're talking about, we're sorry for the issues people are currently having with Librem chat. Made some progress over the weekend in the back end, but that hasn't translated over yet to the users. Thus, we're taking a more meticulous approach with this next batch of fixes, and will announce when Librem chat will be shut down to put these fixes through. Thank you everyone for your patience, and we will get through this soon. Again, I don't know why they wouldn't just have run with XMPP and build on that instead. Again, it's even with my issues with it, it's still much more intuitive, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Intuitive, it's nice. It's and it also has encryption and all that, and video. Of course, the other program is set to have IRC and all that, where you can do a group call and all that. But overall, it's not really. And of course, you could just do it directly with IRC. You don't need Librem chat for you could make a room and post a. Or they could have helped them out in regards to fixing that feature into XMPP. But yeah, it was never intuitive for me. And in regards to this sending to the server and not sending, that I can't send large files to people, it's a pretty big turn off for me. It's just loading. And again, they have server problems at the moment. Then, of course, we have the matrix servers on riot.im. And as I understand it, this is, the other thing is pretty much just a fork of this. And sometimes that's slow as well. Although it's, it's pretty quick at the moment, it seems. No loading thing and all that. But there are times where it's just loading. There's a loading sign up there. I guess it's loading now in regards to the past. So it is loading at the moment. It has a call feature and all that, and I think it's using IRC and all that when it does it. So that's, I guess, is nice, but nothing has much have happened here actually since I wrote inside here. There's one person seeing it. And there's like 100 persons in a room, but I guess many of them is not active. One person since last time, that's not much. Wednesday cold exposed, whatever. So yeah, there seems to not be that much activity actually going on here. There we have the Roman cruise, what's it called? Crucifix? No, I can't even remember. But there's a typical Roman sign, and I guess that might also be a Roman sign. I do wonder if that is actually also sun sign that is behind it. Wouldn't be a surprise, in regards of satanic bullshit as always. But fasciae, so that's the fasciae that leads back to Rome. And so that he might be a Catholic, I don't know, but they Catholics tend to use these. You begin to become better sniffing those wolves out. Tech law is actually it's pretty active, but I actually rather would use Yaxime, then I would use. So you can in Yaxime you can enter the matrix, and that's an XMPP client or a Japper client, but you can actually also go into matrix from that. Still have some issues and all that, but overall, it's or Yaxime or whatever Yaxime I think it is. Here, tech law, and that is actually where I actually heard about it. It will not take that name and put it in. It will just take the account name and use that. But so if I log in and look into and it's synchronizing and all that, that's a pretty active room for sure with a lot of people, and that's where I found out about XMPP. Still is synchronizing. Let's just close it down while it's synchronizing. But again, that is a pretty active active thing for sure. It's loading. Still, so it gets the information and you wait. And again, the problem is when it really takes a long time. Yeah, it's well, it's a good amount of time anyway. But when it's like when you have something taking 50 seconds or 33 seconds or or just 10 seconds pretty much when you're on a platform, it's just it's tedious. It becomes tedious and you rather not use it. Why use something that is as slow as that? I don't know how big files you can actually send here. I'm not sure if I have anyone. How do I start a new direct chat season? So you see here you can. Are you sure you want to start a chat? Yeah, let's take them. Okay, so let's see if he's offline apparently. I need to find someone else, but apparently that's loading, right? This is not going to work, Who's going to use something that is so slow like that? Oh, he looks like has some Catholic symbols as well, Everywhere you have all these Catholic nonsense, that's huge amount of, and it seems to really have after they removed a lot of truthers and people, and those channels. It seems like the Romanist has been promoted instead. So now you see all the Catholic nonsense on YouTube, for example. Okay, this is pretty tedious, but that's also one of the things that I don't like with XMPP, that you can't just okay, let's see here. Anyone online. I need to test something. Okay, so I'll write that or something. Let's see if anyone is there. Should be someone, membership changed. You should be able to. Apparently, this is also really slow. So again, it's not that quick either in regards of Matrix. So Matrix have problems, and Librem have problems. And I really do wonder why Librem, who's making that mobile and all that, wouldn't choose XMPP or Japper instead, and then build on that. Hello, anyone? See anyone active? And of course, people don't bother using it when it's slow. It makes people don't want to use, at least for me. And why would you go in and use a platform that is terrible slow? So I don't think this platform is not intuitive for me. It's I really had my problems in regards of understanding how the setup, and there are still things that I'm absolutely where I'm lost, pretty much. And this needs to be intuitive. You want a chat application that is intuitive. Okay, he's online. Hey, hey. Hey, can I test something. Wait, you. Okay, so of course one can call, and that I think I have that to actually working where we called one-on-one and all that. But of course that's also coming in XMPP, and again that is much more. I don't know, but it is just more intuitive. Okay, let's try to take a big file again, and go to, and let's see here. I wonder why it actually wouldn't open up in my standard file manager. Anyway, let's why do I have 2 folders of those? I guess video. Apparently something must have happened in regards to that. In regards to moving it around. In regards, it's also Tom Fresh. In regards to Romanism, I should actually write Tom Fresh, and not TS, because I'm like, what does TS mean? Well, I'm not sure what TS actually means. I don't know. I have no idea why TS, Tom TF maybe? I don't know. I would have thought it might be in regards of, maybe it's, I don't know. I really don't know why I wrote that. I can't remember. Anyway, so let's get Nazarenes there, and let's get a big file, right? And then he left. Huh. Great. So he pretty much left. Anyone online? Nope. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, start new chat. Wow, it's slow. It says he's offline. Attempt to evoke something, vector on whatever. Okay, so we get some messages. Okay, Rick, hello. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, and then we'll try again. Okay, 800. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work. Nothing happening. And this should just be, apparently we're also running out of space. It's trying to do something. Internal server error, yeah. So I guess it's trying to send to the server, and apparently it's stopped working. Now in regards to space on the phone, of course, is a problem I always tend to have, which is very annoying, but that's, and then question is, I have no idea what is filling all my space. And that's it could be many things that fills it up. Conversations apparently has filled it up with a good amount of files. Yeah, okay, now it's beginning to become really unstable. I guess conversations and these chat applications also uses the space on the phone instead of the memory card, right? And that's probably not a setting for that either, because Google crazy and all that. Yeah, I just have a huge amount of problems in regards to space and all that is filling up, and then you're emptying and it just fills up so quickly again. So what can I do? Well, I can maybe delete all the information that is on conversation. I'm not sure if it's actually going to delete. Not enough space. Okay. I do understand that there's not enough space. Data use. Let's try and say, can we just I don't know, delete the information? It doesn't, I only have the storage of 440. Just give me a break. So apparently I'm full at the moment. Don't know what. Again, that's it's typical. It's so easy to fill 64 gigabytes up when you're not allowed to use the SD card. But this is quick. This is really, really quick. It usually loads, the history and all that. That's XMPP. Whereas, write is, and apparently again having problems in regards of not enough space and all that. I'm not sure what to do. But in regards of Librem, you had like 10 megabytes or something like that. And sending files, we can just try to send another file that is smaller. Let's just take that one. Nope. Okay, so the problem is it stopping because I don't have enough space, or is it a server problem, right? And I don't know what I can just copy paste, to maybe I can just delete the folder of conversations, but that might not be the best idea. But like and that's a backup, but it's only 1 point. Okay, so we have media, conversation, images, files, recordings, video. Oh, okay. So these are some of the things that I've made, I guess. So I'll just, let's just try to delete that and throw them out. Whatever, we'll see what happens. At least I get a little space. I guess some of the others might also have some info, some of the other clients, and waiting for it. Still saying that there's problems with the space and all that, right? So, yeah. Oh, maybe conversations now have problems because I removed the folder. I don't know, but we have a problem, it seems. One problem after another. Typical our days of nonsense. Hello. This is my daily life in regards to technology, pretty much. One issue after another. It's incredible. Okay. Okay, I think we're running now. Maybe not. Oh, it became incredible slow after that. Okay, let's close that one at least down. I should close that on. Okay. Yeah, close. Okay, whatever. Yeah, well, again, are we still rolling? Yeah, we should be rolling, but that's my world of technology. It usually goes haywire all the time. One issue after another. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back and see the other conversations. 228. Let's just try to delete that as well. I guess it might make some issues in regards of different places I've been or whatever. I don't know, but at least I get a little space now. And of course, when you delete an application, then then sometimes still you have the things that is still on it doesn't delete all the data and all that sometimes, so it just lays there and it's just you get tired. Delta chat, whatever you can delete, but that's that's also huge amount. 65 megabytes for an application like that. Give me a break. That's at least that's only like 2 megabytes or something like that. That makes more sense. So do we have anything that is big? That is Pixar. Delete that. No, we don't really have that much. That we of course have the maps but I think they're still active. Anyway, so we got a little space, I think, to work with. Let's see. 3.1 gigabyte. Of course, I might have broken the chat application in regards of the other. Anyway, let's get back to it in regards of Riot and try it out. Let's find. But as far as I remember in regards of testing, it uploads things to the servers. Let's try that one. 70. Oh, there we go. And again, I don't know. In regards to the other Librem, it usually, you know, when you get to 10 megabytes, it's make an error because it's not allowed to do more than. That seems to work. I guess it's really not the place for it, but whatever, you know. Let's just try it out here. So that uploads to the server, and if it works, and then people should be actually be able to see it. If it works, that's the question. Now, see what it says. Message not sent, resend. Upload request body is too large. There we go. And the same thing happens on the Librem. Upload request body is too large. So that was only a file in regards of 100 and something megabytes, 150 or something like that. The same thing with Librem. So if I want to send a file to someone, I can't do it. I need to use something else to do it. And of course, it just continues to say, upload request body is too large, upload, blah, 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 right? You know, and I just can't be bothered with that. And why this will make a mistake like 10 megabytes, or should do. Okay, it actually continues to upload. Usually it will, let's see what it says. Maybe it will continue to upload it and then tell me afterwards that it's, we'll see. Usually it gave a mistake in regards of 10 megabytes or something like that. Oh, there we go. So a little more, you know, a little more, but again, goes up to a place and then figure out, oh, this is too much, and we can't allow that. So, and this is actually sending to a person here. So it's, I just can't be bothered with this, you know, that you're not allowed to actually just send directly. Okay, apparently someone wrote, but again, it's so slow. So I can't see why you know this is it's an only issue. There's some scheduled downtime. Probably also should get going if I want to have some breakfast or night food. Or haven't really took the last thing of coffee, which I think I probably better if I don't buy anything of that nature, because I end up in, you know, I can, you know, I end up taking more and more, you know, too much. So I should probably not buy that and go back to. Well, in regards of if I want breakfast or food, you know, the good thing in regards to the meat is that it keeps you, you know, I guess satisfied for longer. Yeah, so it's pretty good. It satisfies you pretty good. Anyway, let's get back to, what was it? Right. So you can also send files with, you know, let's try that, by the way. Let's try to send the file into this. And see how much it will actually. This is XMPP, and we'll just as I understand is why is it? Oh, there we go. Choose picture, choose file, allow, and another reason. Let's go down there and see if we can find the same video. That seems to maybe use another client. I'm not sure if that uses another file manager or whatever. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. But it's still not my standard file client that it's using. Okay, so let's just take this one and see. So now apparently it will prepare the file for for sending. I don't know. Okay. There we go. File too large. So already 139 megabytes is too large. So do I have like a contact person where I can try to send directly? Let's see here. Let's try Nicklet, for example. Let's just enable the account, whatever. And let's just take something, choose file, right? And try it out. And again, doesn't even open up in a... Is this the same file? Yeah, I guess it's the same file. But why is it like this instead of... give me a break. Yeah, would be amazing if technology actually kept to instead of going in. Anyway, let's see. There we go. I know I complain a lot. So let's try to send that file and see if it's again a server problem. Preparing file for transmission, and we'll see what it says. Sending directly to the guy. It's offering. Okay. Testing. Of course, I could just send it to myself, I guess, actually. Try to send a file to myself. If I actually have one of the guys that... if I have myself somewhere... Okay, maybe this one, let's try that. And... So that's PixArt, okay. So let's try to send a file for PixArt, Messenger. And choose file. And let's take the big one here and try that. Yeah, added contact, whatever. Send. Sending this without mutual presence. Yeah, ignore, whatever. Preparing file for transformation. If it actually works. At least I read that Japper should be able to do it, so it would actually, if it's only in the channels, that would be okay in regards to the servers. It is in regards to when you have a person, you should be able to send him, whatever file you want to send. I do wonder if it's actually, no. It's actually compressing the video that I'm sending. So first it will compress it then, and then it will try to send it, and then of course I will know if so that will take a long time. It will probably actually turn off before it actually gets finished. Can I stop it? No, probably not. So that will take some time, because that takes a lot from the mobile, and a file that is 800 megabytes is going to so I'll probably not get that through here. But that would be interesting to see if it actually could send big files directly, because that would absolutely be a thumbs up, but we'll see. But yeah, at least you can't do it in the channels. But of course I wouldn't expect it. That was not, I'm not expecting those channels to be able to take, so big files. If I can just send directly big files to people directly, but again, I don't think I can, but we'll see. Okay. So while it's doing that, and again, it's probably going to turn off before, but yeah, I guess I have to figure out in regards to which client also to use and all that. I would go with the conversations, the orange here, if it actually worked, all of it. But it's again, I'm not sure, of course. PixArt might actually, it has some features that I like in regards to PixArt, but if conversations and conversations, those two were working equally good, I would go with the orange because I like the orange design. You know, black and orange, that's pretty nice. I like that. Functionality, that would be the green one because that is that's the latest updated version. Oh, actually, I should be going as well because if I want to buy some food, they close 9 o'clock in regards of. The last couple of times I've been in the store, they didn't have the thing that I was looking for. So they got another, but I don't know if it's slaughtered to Allah. So, and, oh, my voice. I've been singing a little today, just to train the voice, just in regards to the, darker tones and all that. So I can feel my voice has been used. That's for sure. Oh, there we go. See if we can. Oh, was. There we go. I actually have shorts on this time. Okay. We need a cap. Where's my cap? I guess it's not dark outside, so it's not totally necessary to have light with you. But it is closing. Oh, there we go. My cap with a hole in the middle. Of course, you don't see it when you see it in the front, but up here I can. That's my hair. Oh, the peppermint. It really, it's strong, pretty strong. Oh, the peppermint crystals was worse, but this is also pretty good. Most people can't handle it, so but I love the rush. I love the rush. And even if you begin to do the crystals and all that, you will. I remember in the beginning of the crystals, I was afraid. That was way too much in the beginning, but you actually got used to it. I was in the beginning. That was wow. That was a peppermint rush. But anyway, I usually have it's something I've done for many years in regards of having I usually have a smaller bottle with me. In my whatever, and if I just want a little, I just take some oil, and you have this wonderful breath. The peppermint breath, that's always nice. Anyway, have a good one. I don't have much more to say, and again, I'll just test in regards of if I can actually send myself a big file, which I don't think I can, but if I can, that would be awesome. If I can't do that, that would be amazing, because I actually thought that you could do that with this platform XMPP, not the Matrix thing and all that, which I don't know what it's actually called in regards of what kind of, but Matrix is the biggest place for it, so I guess it might be called Matrix, I don't know, but that seems to be the official place for this this thing. Oh. Yeah, let's get going. Have a good one. May Yehovah be with you, and Yeshua be a most precious pearl, and the spirit of truth be in us all. Amen. Have a good one, all of you. Bye-bye.